I'm Channel 9's Erica Bryant. For more than 75 years, the March of Dimes has been the leading organization for the prevention of premature births, birth defects, and infant mortality. One of the many families to benefit from the life-saving research and efforts of the March of Dimes is the Parrott family.
We had no sign that she was going to be premature. Everything was going normally.
I was eating well, moderately exercising, did all the prenatal, had great prenatal care. I was 33 weeks, and I remember leaving the house to go to the hospital thinking, when I come back, I'm going to have a baby. It was really hard to see her hooked up the way that she was, you know, especially the first few days when she was on the ventilator.
We didn't know how Natalie was going to progress on a day-by-day basis. There would be some days where she was better than we expected, and it looked like she was trending toward being healthy and her late blooming systems developing. And then there were days where she sort of slid back a little bit and had complications and were really tough for us.
Tom was always saying, we are just front-loading our issues here, and we're going to get through this, and we did.
Baby Natalie spent 30 days in the neonatal intensive care unit before she was sent home with her family. 2 years later, Tom and Laura were excited to learn that they were expecting their second child, but they worried that Laura would endure another premature delivery.
Please don't let me have another premature baby. I don't think I can go through this again, because we had multiple scares with Natalie, multiple stays in the hospital. I just thought this is going to go even worse than it did with Natalie.
I think the doctors knew that we were scared, and they were very supportive, telling us, hey, look, if you do this, that, and this, we're going to take care of this. It's not going to be an issue for you.
Despite Stephen's early arrival at 32 weeks, he spent nearly a month in the NICU, growing and learning to eat. 2 years after Stephen's birth, the parents learned that they were expecting their third child. After having 2 premature pregnancies, Laura was now considered high risk for preterm labor.
You know, we figured that having seen it happen twice before, it was somewhat likely with Anna, and so we're definitely prepared for it. Although Anna came a little bit later, we still had her 5 weeks early.
I think, you know, all moms are proud of their kids. I feel like I'm even prouder, because I know what they had to overcome to get to where they are. It's just miraculous to me to see them.
Tom and Laura credit the successful outcome and growth development of their children to the March of Dimes and its extensive research in modern medicine.
The more we learn about March of Dimes, the more you realize that it's really an institution that's doing wonderful things for babies and for families, and that provides those medical advances that babies rely on to be healthy when they're in tough situations in the NICU.
It's like the silent benefactor to all families that have any sort of issue at birth, whether it's prematurity or some other kind of defect or illness. To me, they're just an inspiration of what modern medicine can do and what love and prayer and patience can produce.